Let's talk about back pain. If you're sitting all day in your office and working in front of your computer, most probably you feel your back muscles. Now, what really happens when you sit all day is your lumbar spine moves out. Because if you're sitting all day working, your lumbar spine moves out, and that gives you weak lumbar, spinal, and back muscles. Without going into deep technical words of the muscles, let's just get down to business. Now, how do we fix it quickly? To fix it quickly, we need to press the spine back, your lumbar back, in your body and strengthen your back muscles. And the fix is pretty easy. It's nothing complicated. You don't need to go to your doctor and take some painkillers, because most of the issues we go to the doctors for are useless. We can fix it ourselves. What you would need is one or two of these blocks. I presume you can get them in any of your sports shops around the world. And I'll show you why one or two. If your back lumbar is going outwards, it's very hard to push it up, because you want it to go in first and then work for strength to push it upwards. Of course, which strengthens your back and even your psoas, but that is secondary. We're working on the spine first and then the psoas second. First, lie down on the floor. Now, you don't need a yoga mat. This you can do without a yoga mat. But in case if you need a yoga mat, make sure you buy it from me. I'll put the link down below. I want you to lift your hips up. Now, keep your legs slightly apart, not too much. See that your toes are pointing straight. Lift your hips. Now, feel how much you can lift your hips. If your limit is this, then you would keep the brick like this. And then slowly work to lift more. More. And then when you feel, or from the beginning, if you can lift more, because you can have a flexible back but still a weak back. It's flexible and strength are not the same. Lifting your hips. Place the brick under your sacral bone, so your sacral back, and your L5, your lumbar 5, lumbar 4. So the edge of the brick, the size of the brick is pretty long. Lifting up, place it there. Hold your hands like this. Roll your shoulders back, your deltoids back. Press them down on the floor, and then work to press your hips up. Let's say if you get tired, just rest on the brick, because you're not lying down on the brick and resting, you're working away from the brick. So you want to press upwards. If you can roll your shoulders more back, then I would recommend you to turn your palms outwards like this, and then work more. Because what you want is this movement. If you get tired, again, come down, press up. And when you feel you can press enough up, when you have a good back curve, Increase your height. Now, when you come down, hold your knees and then take your knees close to you so you stretch your lumbar downwards and outwards. Do this exercise 2 to 3 times a day, and within a week, your back should feel better. If it works for you, write down something nice in the comments. All the best.